going to run through this entire manual essentially because we're looking for the battery replacement, and because the battery replacement is sold as part of the bottom case for these units at the moment, it basically means we have to remove everything. We have to remove everything from the bottom case except for the battery. So we're going to start there. Speaking of those 39 tools, we have most of those in our amazing ProTech toolkit. We're kind of missing a fire safe, and we're also missing the battery cover, which is the next step of this guide. So I guess we'll just skip over those, go straight to the trackpad cable and the battery management cable that we need to disconnect. The next component we're going to remove is the lid angle sensor, which is located in the top right corner of the device. Now this component has a chip on it with a serial number, and as you might guess, it's paired with your logic board. That means you have to call into Apple, you have to give them the invoice number on which you ordered your replacement component, the serial number of the replacement component you received, and the serial number of your logic board. Now what's super interesting about this component is this warning in the manual. Close the display when prompted while you run system configuration. If the display isn't fully closed during the process, you'll need to replace the lid angle sensor. Once you replace the lid angle sensor in your device, if your lid is open while you're running system configurator, which remember is a software process, then you're going to burn this component. It's going to be useless. You'll have to take it out, order another one, and put a new one in. So the trackpad and the flex cable are the next things to come out, and it's a little bit strange that they have you drape the laptop over the edge of the table. I'll go ahead and say it, I'm not a fan of this method for two reasons. One, you could accidentally drop the laptop, and two, you could put some pressure on that screen accidentally and break the screen or the hinge it rests on. I'm heading up to the vent antenna module next, and right about now I'm wishing I had that antenna tool. Our spudger disconnects the antenna cables easily enough, but that tool really does seem like it would make disconnecting and reconnecting these cables much safer and easier. With those cables disconnected, we've got a whopping 15 screws to remove to free the vent antenna module. The display is going to come off next, and to get started on that, we need to remove the hinge covers and the brackets securing the display cables to the logic board. Once these cables are disconnected, we're once again draping our machine over the edge of the table to remove the display hinge screws. With those screws out, the display swings back and lifts up and out of the case.